Well, welcome to the Cure meeting on Monday night, guys. It's nice to have you all. It's 3 o'clock in the morning where Nell is. Mike and Nell, turn your camera on.
You might have to.
Hello?
Hi, I'm here. Micah, your camera's off.
I wanted to keep my camera up. I'm laying in bed.
That's all right. It's okay. You could keep it off. It's not a problem. Who wants to look at your ugly mug anyway?
Hey, there you go. See, I'm doing you a favor.
You're doing our viewers a favor.
That's what I'm telling you.
I steeled myself to it. I'm used to it. I can deal with it. Well, it's good to see everybody. And Nell, I guess you're discovering how hard it is to cure a nutritionally based disease. Because that's what heart arrhythmia is. Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think when I just hung up from her from our previous call, she might have gotten cut off, Greg.
Really?
Might have to call her back.
Okay.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
I can, but I'm on mute. I'm going to call her back. She's still on, but Nell, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, you talk to me.
There you are.
Ito talaga siya.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, I was going to call Chris. Bear with me.
So, Barb,
Yeah.
let me turn this over to you
Okay.
to meet, greet, and find out more about folks.
Okay. Well, I was curious about Ryan because I've never met Ryan before, so I could start with you. Hi, and where are you and stuff?
Hi, I'm in Ohio.
Nice. I'm from Wisconsin.
Be the last person I call. This is Chris.
What's going on? What's going on in Ohio?
It's typical Ohio.
What city are you in?
I'm in Toledo.
Oh, holy Toledo. And you found out about us from the internet?
To an automatic voice message system.
Okay. Can I ask what you're working on or what you're hearing?
I guess nothing specific. I'm mostly just curious, and I do have what I believe I have candida. I've never been
Okay. Yeah.
diagnosed.
I had that. I cured it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's, I guess I'm partially interested in that.
Okay.
But mostly just curious.
Okay. And are you getting a signal at all?
No, I haven't had any luck with signals thus far. I'm hoping to make a little more ground on that.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe I could do a little bit now while we're still hooking people up or whatever. and I
Yeah,
can help
good
you.
idea, Barb. Even while we're hooking, even after we hook people up. Go ahead.
Okay, so you ready? I can help you a little bit.
Yeah,
You're
I
local?
don't see anything right now.
You can't see any of us?
No, I can't see anybody.
Oh, really? I wonder why that is. Maybe you have to send a camera thing or something.
Can you see me?
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, we can see you. Can you see me, Barb?
I see everybody except for Nell and Micah.
I can see Greg.
You can't see Greg. Weird. Might have been because I was on a call before you came on. Maybe you should call me back, Greg. Want to do that?
Did you just try turning off?
You just tried turning off your video and turning it back on, right?
I turned mine off and on, but I don't think Ryan.
To do it. It's not going to make a difference.
Wait, okay, I think I figured it out.
Okay. It's that little camera thing, or you have to. Maybe I have to send you a request.
Let's see, 3 people, it looks like.
Oh yeah. still figuring it out, or should I go on?
Just go, Barb.
Okay.
Go.
Anyway, okay, so here's what I would do. If you could, for me, just because it might help, is you can lower your camera a little bit so that your head is like at the top of the screen. And just take a couple breaths and keep your body open, and free. Let the energy run through it, and say to yourself, "I'm connecting with my ability to cure things."
Out loud or?
Yeah, either way. I said it out loud at first. I just kept, kind of looking for it. It's kind of like looking for almost like a radio signal or something. You want to like find that state of being in that place in yourself. So connect with your ability to cure things.
Connect with my ability.
And and when you feel you're there, when you think you're there, when you get any kind of response at all, let me know. Or if there's really nothing, let me know that too.
Card is working with a guy who just started working
It's hard to say, but possibly.
Okay, so just say, can I cure things?
Can I cure things?
Mm-hmm. And you're just like, you're looking out somewhere higher beyond your mind and beyond, just the space of your physical body. Can I cure things?
Yeah, I can't say whether or not it's a response.
Uh-huh.
But I do
Okay.
think it's a little different.
Okay. That's how it is at first. It's just very subtle. Okay, ask, do I have any bacteria in any of my bodies?
Do I have any bacteria in any of my bodies? Again, I'm not sure if there's,
Okay.
I haven't trained my fingers or anything.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll try this. I'm removing all bacteria from all my bodies.
Removing all bacteria from all my body.
And like this would be like excess bacteria, of course,
No,
there's
it
a
would
certain amount.
it'll, whatever the higher being is, the higher power will choose. But you don't need to like explain that to people, Barb.
Okay, well, just so he knows. Okay, just so.
You don't need to explain anything. There's nothing they need to know.
Okay. I'm removing all bacteria from all my bodies.
I'm removing all bacteria from all of my bodies.
Right, and then you want to look for your signal again. There's any kind of, it's usually, it could be through your hands. It's also could be through your, some people feel it in their heart or their spine or whatever.
I'm not sure, but I think I feel like something in my throat maybe, but I don't know.
Okay. Ask is that thing I feel in my throat, bacteria leaving.
It's the thing I feel in my throat, bacteria. There's some kind of like tingling sensation in my throat. It seems
Okay,
like
good. Okay, I'm removing all viruses from all my bodies.
I'm removing all viruses from all my bodies. Seems to be, yeah, like the,
Okay. I'm taking all my bodies to full function.
I'm taking all of my bodies to full function.
Did you get a signal on that?
Yeah, I think so. I feel something in my throat. I don't know if I'm
That's good.
creating that.
Okay, focus on your hands. And
Okay.
see if there's an involuntary twitch or movement in your fingers as you do these things. And also at the same time, look for the thing in your throat too. No harm in getting many, many involuntary occurrences to corroborate each other.
Okay.
Okay. Are you a member of the college?
No, actually, I just found this site 1 or 2 days ago.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I just want to mention that this is being filmed and will be put on YouTube. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Barb, go on.
Okay, do I have any pathology, do I have any, virus in my mental body?
Do I have any virus in the mental body? Not necessarily getting any involuntary.
Okay, good. Do I have any, virus in my astral body?
Astro body?
Astral, like astral projection, astral travel?
Okay. Do I have any viruses in my astral body? I don't believe I got anything.
Okay, good.
Now, are you getting anything in your hand?
No, not that I'm noticing. No kind of movement, really, I guess.
So just in your throat.
It seems to be, but again, I'm not sure if that's something I'm creating subconsciously.
So you don't know whether you're actually but it feels involuntary though, right?
The thing in my throat, yeah, I feel like it could be. But
So
I
it could be just your subconscious mind messing with you. Or it could be that you're actually getting a signal.
Yeah, it's
You're
one of
not
those.
sure which.
Just not
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, well that's understandable, but let me assure you that your subconscious mind will not mess with you. Can't, actually, so you're okay, and whatever you're getting is a signal.
Okay.
Go, Bart.
Ask, am I on the best side of my highest dimension?
Am I on the best side of my highest dimension?
And actually do this, like say I'm now taking myself to the best side of my highest dimension. Like take yourself to the best place you can find for yourself to be right now. Taking myself to the best side of the highest dimension I can find.
I'm taking myself to the best side of the highest dimension.
Just notice when you get there and let me know.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
I can't seem to, there's nothing happening in my hands, but again, in my throat or like...
Right.
Right.
Okay.
area.
Is there any other way that you feel different or that you're noticing since you started doing this?
I guess like a little more at peace or something.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Well, that's another signal.
Yeah.
That means that you are curing something. When you feel more peaceful, you've cured something. Is that obvious to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really hard to describe what I'm feeling in my chest here. It's like, it's almost like heartburn, but it's not painful. It feels good in a way. And it's like a tender.
Listen, if I got heartburn from testing, I'd want to get a finger signal.
It's a good thing. I keep getting that it has something to do with whatever you were thinking was candida. It's kind of dispersing or leaving.
I couldn't say heartburn because it isn't painful. It's just, it's like that area and that kind of
Well, sure.
strength.
Okay.
Well, now, okay. This is good for now. You've cured something. The way you feel changed. You got a signal. So you're well on your way. Are you aware that people have cured cancer with this?
Yeah, I've come across some of those videos that talk about that.
Okay, nice. Very nice. So now, let me go. I'm going to leave you on hold for a while, okay?
Okay.
And going to go to Nell. Nell,
Okay.
can you hear me?
There you go.
Yay.
Nell, can you hear me?
Very well.
Okay, good. Can you turn on your camera? Are you able to do that?
Yes. Put my camera on.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
Now, are you now see, now you're coming into you're becoming aware of just how difficult it is to cure a nutritionally based disease.
Uh-huh.
Real important for everybody to know. There are two kinds of diseases. There's nutritional diseases, and there are non-nutritional diseases. Most diseases are non-nutritional. Like all viral-based diseases, cancers, and then also diseases that they don't know what causes them, like lupus. Lupus is not a nutritionally based disease. Barb had a friend who cured lupus. She had the lethal kind, and she cured it. It only took her a few weeks. And she had serious arthritis. It went away, never came back, or at least not till she got the disease. 7 years later, this woman got the disease back. But that's because she completely fell out of touch with us and what we're doing. And in fact became adversarial to it. But she had 7 years of life and hard work. She was on disability. She went off disability. She got a full-time job, 12-hour days, running around on her feet all day. Not a problem. Now we come to heart arrhythmia. Okay? You know, I've been telling you to eat foods that are higher in magnesium and stuff now.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, just so you know, there's a lot more to curing heart arrhythmia than that. Because, you know, the question is, like, what B vitamins do you need to be high in? How much exercise do you need? And also,
Yeah.
you have succeeded in achieving symptomatic cure.
Yeah.
Like you've had serious heart arrhythmia, and you've done Immunix, and you've stopped it.
Yeah, but it comes back. The problem.
Yeah, then a couple of days later it comes back, because you didn't get the cause. The cause is your physical body. See, if you do Immunix and cure your heart arrhythmia, and then you do something that drops your magnesium or makes your calcium spike, back it comes, right?
Well, I have given up all dairy food, so there's no calcium excess.
But what about emotions? Like,
Emotions, yeah.
you know, the
okay.
other day when you were working with, I guess it was you were working with Franny or Barb, you were crying a lot.
Yes.
And when that was over, you were fine after that.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you what I always noticed myself. See, I have the same syndrome you have. And at times, it has expressed itself in racing heart, where my heart rate like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and my heart was beating not as fast as yours. Yours probably goes, what, 150 beats?
No, not that much. Tonight it was only 138.
Well, mine was...
Once it's 150, it's fibrillating.
Okay. So my heart rate... See, what's your usual heart rate?
It depends, it can be down to 55.
Okay. That's me too. Okay, yeah, that's right. My heart rate goes down to around 55.
Mm.
Now, but I would wake up in the middle of the night and my heart would be going like 100, 110, something like that.
Mm.
Now, this hasn't happened very many times in my life. But the thing that did happen, I also got ankylosing spondylitis, which is an itching and burning all over your body.
No, yucky.
It feels like an allergy. And the only thing that cured it was taking CalMag liquid. And I thought the calcium was helping it, but I didn't realize that my calcium wasn't that high. My problem was that my magnesium would drop and become really low. So if I took CalMag, that worked. I could have just skipped the calcium because I didn't need calcium for sure. I used to do hair analysis and my calcium was usually very high, but not anywhere near as high as it is now, I'm sure. Anyway, I mean, I got a bunion. That's high calcium. So, when you cry, what seems to happen, like when you express emotions like you did with Franny or Barb,
Yeah.
it seems like it liberates stored magnesium.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Very. Or maybe it changes. Do you take melatonin?
No, I haven't for a while. I sleep quite well. Once I go to bed, I usually sleep very quickly. I read for a while.
Mm-hmm.
By 2 o'clock I fall asleep.
I don't know, maybe it lowers
You're going
the
to
need
sleep
for
too
calcium,
late.
though.
You're going to sleep too late.
I'm going to bed too late.
Well, okay, now, when you sleep pretty well till you wake up with a racing heart, right?
Yes. Tonight it started racing before I fell asleep.
Yeah, but
I've had it happen.
sometimes you go to sleep and then you wake up in the middle of the night with a racing heart, right?
Yes, it can happen.
And that's because your magnesium and your melatonin are getting used up. When people get old, their melatonin level, they don't produce as much melatonin.
Mm.
I was watching a YouTube movie by, I think it was the guy who discovered melatonin. And he was saying, it was one of the scientists who discovered it, he was saying that after a while he realized that when people got older they had to substitute melatonin.
Okay.
Because, now the thing is though that you have to understand, melatonin uses up calcium and magnesium.
Oh. So that has to increase. I may have to take some calcium then.
No,
Yep.
don't take calcium. Have you been looking at that website I gave you that analyzes foods?
I tell you what, it's very complex, isn't it? I've been looking at it. I haven't got quite through it all yet, but I did find quite a lot of information there. It was very good.
Okay, well then you notice that if you look up the calcium to magnesium ratios in foods, almost all foods are high in calcium.
Yeah, I've noticed this calcium in most foods, yes.
You're getting it from everything. It's in okra, it's in walnuts, it's in pistachios, it's garlic is astronomical in calcium. It's one of the highest sources. Blackstrap molasses. Don't eat anything unless you look it up. And if the calcium seems too... Listen, the way to defeat this heart arrhythmia, I'll tell you how you could probably do it. Anyway, this is some things you could try, okay?
Okay. I'm ready.
Increase vitamin B6.
Which B?
Vitamin B6.
B6, okay.
Now when you take a supplement, read the label. Because I had a vitamin B6 that was great, except it provided 11% of my minimum daily requirement of calcium.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah.
Don't, anything you see that's got calcium, throw it away. If you have a supplement with calcium in it, throw it away.
Okay, no calcium. Okay, at all.
Because all your food has calcium.
Yeah.
And also, you know how everybody says when you get older you need more calcium? Like they give older people calcium.
Then you don't get a Charlie's horse or something. Yeah.
Okay, let's understand. One of my symptoms was Charlie horses. What happened was, remember I told you I got ankylosing spondylitis?
Yes.
Well, Keely cured me with Immunix. One night I was driving her home, and it was like the streets were covered with ice. There were no cars on the street. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And we're halfway there, and I said, we have to go back to my house. I'm getting an attack. And I got to go back and drink some CalMag. And she said, no, I'll cure you. And she accessed my gravitational and spiral bodies, and she erased it. And it never came back.
That's a good one. Kelly did that, didn't she?
So what happened was, instead of getting that, I started getting Charlie horses.
Oh.
Because I still had the deficiency. This is what's happening to you. You're curing this thing with Immunix, and then you get it again.
Yeah.
Because it's nutritionally based.
Yeah, they've got to fix the nutrition.
So, I needed magnesium, and here's the thing, like, my right foot gets stiff. It's sort of like a Charlie horse. And when I take magnesium, it loosens up, and that's how I know I have enough magnesium. I use my right foot as an alarm bell to get my magnesium dosage.
Greg, could you please call Alejandra? Sorry.
I did.
We got her. Hey, turn on your camera, Alejandra.
Hello, Violet.
Turn your camera on.
Okay.
So now, okay, B6. Now, you take magnesium and B6.
Yeah. There are different types of magnesium.
What?
Are there different types of magnesium?
I take citrate and aspartate personally.
Say it again.
I take magnesium citrate
Yeah.
and magnesium aspartate.
Okay. Right.
I also did good, which I had some bottles of magnesium oxalate.
Okay.
And that was good, but they discontinued the product.
Yeah.
In fact, I bought the last ones they had and got 75% off.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sent a bunch to Barb.
Yeah, I've been taking both of them.
Mhm.
And the melatonin.
Now, here's the way you do this. You take your B6 and your magnesium.
Yep.
And after that, wait a little while and then take melatonin. And you can take melatonin any time, but watch yourself, and if it lowers your magnesium too much, take more magnesium. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, you just have to take enough so that your heart stops racing. You know, one thing that I can tell you, when my heart was racing, there were two things I used to do for it long ago. It doesn't do it it hasn't done it for years. But it did it when I drank a bunch of beer. Beer seems to drop my magnesium level.
Yeah, that's good. Drop it? Okay.
I don't know why, because beer's not so bad on magnesium, but it just seems to drop my magnesium level. And I'd wake up with a racing heart, and I would either take a magnesium, and I would go back to sleep, right back to sleep.
Mm.
Or I would drink my pee. Years ago, back when we lived in Philadelphia, a friend of mine gave me a book on drinking your pee. And it explained all about it. If you want to learn more about it, you do a Google on urine therapy, it's called.
I know people who do.
One thing I found out is that drinking your pee seems to stop. Who's that talking?
Chris?
Hey, Chris, you gotta have quiet or put yourself on mute. Mute your phone if you're talking in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I had a meeting.
No, okay. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. So anyway, one thing I found is if I have an upset stomach or if I have candida in my stomach, pee handles it, like in the middle of the night, so it does a lot of things. I used to drink it all the time. I don't drink it as much anymore, but if I need to, I do. It's become like one of my weapons in my arsenal now. Not a regular thing, but something I can rely on if I need it. Anyway, and as far as your diet, just look up foods and let go of ideas. You don't need to eat vegetables. You can live very nicely on grains and mushrooms.
That's what you do. Yeah, I was looking at them and I thought, well, I eat very differently to what you do.
I know.
And I live on vegetables. And you live on grains.
You're going to get too much calcium from vegetables. You can't do that. You can't eat. You got to lay off vegetables for a while and have like brown rice with millet gravy on it.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm.
And blend up cashews and pumpkin seeds in it.
Yeah.
and eat those. You can go back to vegetables at some point. Just alter your body. And also, you're going to know this work when you lose, like, 30 or 40 pounds.
Me, lose 30, 40 pounds. There's been nothing left.
Stand up. Let's see it. Let's see how skinny you are.
Alright. Not too bad. I'm 65 kilos.
You could stand.
65 kilos.
I have to tell you, doing this diet,
Shoot, I'm Ryan.
my weight dropped to 122.
Your weight?
Yeah, it
122 to
dropped to-
60 kilos.
It dropped to 122,
Wow.
and I'm
Well, I'm 55.
5'11" tall.
Wow. You're skinny then.
Yep.
And with that, I think we could go to our first prayer.
Yeah, I think we lost Ryan there during that discussion. But
Well,
so
I think we lost his picture anyway.
Well, yeah, he may still be on. We've lost the picture.
Okay.
Ryan, are you on?
Are you still there, Ryan? I guess not. Okay. Well, then everybody else knows what to do. Who's the other person there with the phone number?
That's Chris, who's never spoken with you, but spoken with Byron and me.
Hi, Chris.
He's got homework. He's got a lot of homework to do tonight, so he's on. He actually gets like he's
Chris or Ryan? Chris or Ryan?
Ryan is older. Chris is 16. I'm afraid he got off. Maybe his mother was on his back. He has a lot of homework.
So Chris has homework. Okay, so I'm just going to go on. Everybody knows what to do then.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we
prayer
get your
number one.
signal. Continuous cleansing, and we get our signal. All my bodies are free of pathology.
Yes. Babia, yes.
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 Yeah.
Just wiggle my finger, that's my yes. All my bodies are free of immune dysfunction.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All my bodies are at full function.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I've installed, was that Micah? That's good. I've installed all necessary immunological shields.
Yes.
Yes.
All my God connectors are in.
Yes.
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 I'm installing the reflex to give love and empowerment.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract warm, happy feelings in others.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm merging my results bodies with, choose some people. Merging my results bodies with some people.
Okay.
Yes.
Removing and installing the right factors.
Yes.
I'm on the best side of my highest possible dimension.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm removing all tendencies in the world to solve problems with violence.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm removing all disturbances from the emotional bodies of everyone in the world.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm protecting myself and my people from incipient catastrophes.
Yes.
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 I'm realizing the loving, world-shaping, and God-given intentions I've carried from life to life.
Yes.
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 Causing my career and those of the people I love to be what God intends.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ryan, I don't know if
Yes.
you can hear me, Ryan. Can you hear me? I think I saw Ryan for a second there.
there
Just
he
trying to get a signal. Can you hear me okay?
Ryan must be on, he's on mute.
Okay, but just try to get a signal on these statements like you were doing before. I'm attracting increased capacity in myself and my group to accept power infusion.
Yes.
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 My particle innate attributes are in balance and in full strength to succeed at God's work.
Yes.
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 All my bodies are in God.
Yes.
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 All my bodies are one rainbow.
Yes.
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 I'm free.
Yes.
I'm now as happy as I've ever been.
Yes.
Okay, that's the continuous cleansing prayer.
There we go.
Very well. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, before I leave you and go on to Alejandra, I wanted to say one more thing to you, which is, I don't think I explained very well that if you have stress, it lowers your magnesium. Now, when you were crying in that session, obviously that was not stressful. It was an emotional release and it raised your magnesium. And if you wonder why sometimes you get harder with me and not others, it's probably a combination of a preponderance of certain foods like high calcium vegetables, let's say, combined with... Barb, are you typing?
No, not anymore.
She was,
I'll put myself on mute.
Okay.
I was apologizing for having his mic on mute.
We have... okay. So... What was I saying? Good God.
Your magnesium being lower.
Oh, yeah. Your body...
We're talking about calcium and strength, stress and emotional release.
Okay. Yeah, your body is cycling, like when you know, it may be a combination that you had, you know, especially a little extra calcium and a little less magnesium that night, or you ate things that were more water-based and so they washed out nutrients, so you lost nutrients that way. There could be a million things combined with something that was slightly stressful, or just your Also, see, when your magnesium falls, you will start to have negative thoughts and be stressed.
Okay.
And then that will cause your magnesium to fall. So there's a down spiral of magnesium loss.
Can I test? I can probably test, see if my Canadian is the right level.
No,
No, I can't.
you could fool yourself. You know what you have to use as a test? Remember when you said you collided with your son?
Yeah.
You,
Well, we had a session on that one with Bob today.
okay, you had low magnesium before you did that.
Uh,
And then that lowered your magnesium further, because when your magnesium is high enough, your son can do whatever he does, and you'll just say, you know, like, I'm hearing you, you know, you won't get involved in it. And you'll get off the phone and you'll be thinking, gee, he's strange, you know. He got so worked up over these things. What was the big deal? And you'll be totally immune.
Calm and cool.
And that's going to be a function of what you eat and how you, and also exercise produces hormones that help with the removal of excess calcium. You know how they say, like, exercise is good for arthritis?
I got exercise equipment upstairs, but I haven't used much of it. But I go walking every day now. See, I couldn't use my legs for a while, so I'm back into walking.
I have to tell you, there was one other thing that I used to do to get my heart rate down. As recently as like 3 years ago I did this. I woke up one night, it was around 2 or 3 o'clock, and I had that fast heartbeat.
Yes.
And I got dressed and went running barefoot around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Who's that crazy lady? Who's that crazy guy?
Well, I've done going up and down the stairs, you know, and see if I could stop it.
And, right, that's right. I went out, after a couple of blocks, it was normal, and I was enjoying myself so much that I stayed out for like a whole hour and a half and then came back and went back to sleep.
Mm.
And I liked it so much that I started doing it, whether my heart was going fast or not. I'd wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and go out running, and then I'd come back and go back to sleep at 5:30 and, you know, wake up at 7 or 8 or something, you know? So I did that for a while, and then I got bored with that and stopped doing it. But exercise balances everything.
Yeah.
And another thing that balances things is water fasting.
Oh.
And you have to remember, if you eat a limited diet, like right now, what I'm eating, I have a bowl of buckwheat. And I'm eating this with gravy on it. And it's a mushroom gravy with millet and spelt flour and things like that. And also, I think you have to get enough salt. Too much might make your heart go faster, but you have to get enough, because you can't eliminate calcium without sodium. Sodium is a major factor in the elimination of calcium. All this stuff I learned because I was having these problems. Alright, so chew on that for a while and I'll go to Alejandra. So Alejandra, how have you been?
Been good, actually. Been away from everything.
And you got your computer fixed?
Yes, finally.
No.
Because I was starting to grade.
Well, good. Good for you. You weren't here earlier, but Ryan is new.
Okay.
Ryan is this handsome fellow you see on the screen.
Hello, Ryan.
Hi.
He's in Ohio.
Okay.
And Alejandra's in Melbourne, Australia.
Ooh.
Amanda.
And we were running the outline, and we got to right to the point where you tell them it's a cult. So how about you doing a little bit of the outline with him and start with part 2 of the outline? Do you have that with you in front of you? Can you get it on the screen?
Part 2.
So Ryan, you get more help now. This beautiful girl is going to help you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Huh.
Part 2.
See what I've been doing? I've got the outline queued up on my smartphone. Okay, part 2, right? Got it? Tell you what, Barb, you go back on mute. You got yourself a little...
At the moment, the only thing I can find is first part on the outline.
You know what? All right. You look for the outline, Greg. You do part 2 with him.
I can learn. That is good for me. I need somebody else to do it.
So, Ryan, you've got, for testing, you've got a signal. We've got a number of signals, actually. So let's go on testing.
Okay.
Part 2, Greg.
Oh, that part too.
That part 2. Yeah, he already acknowledged that he cured something. He was told that, you know, people have cured cancer, and he'd already noticed that. He'd stumbled across it in the movies.
And you've got a little time talking with us here. Can you see, well, maybe you don't know. I'll just tell you, this is a cult. And you should know that. I mean, that there are really just a tiny bit of a handful of us scattered around the world. Probably thousands of people have actually cured things, and many of them don't have anything to do with us anymore, but there are actually a lot of people out there that we never hear of.
They're out of the cult.
Yeah, they're out of the cult. The people...
They exited the cult.
No one can hear you, Byron.
I wonder, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, they exited the cult. They've escaped.
They've escaped, right.
So
if you don't want to be in the cult anymore, just don't cure things and you won't be.
Well, that's the discrimination. If you're curing things, you're part of the cult. You're part of the curing.
That's how you get into it. So you're in a cult right now. You've cured something. So how's that feel to you?
Feels the same as it did before.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of the cult thing, not that, I mean, I feel different in terms of, I don't know, hard to explain.
Are you are you still feeling like relaxed and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been working on trying to get signals in my hand, and I feel like it's kind of coming along. I get a little bit of movement in my pointer finger in my left hand.
All right, you know what? We're going to say another prayer. And during this prayer, you can see if you can get into the hand thing. Okay?
Okay.
So we did this part of part 2, and now we'll go on to say the gravitational strengthening prayer. Thank you, Greg.
Okay, so look for a signal in your hands. The purpose of doing what we're going to do is to attract chi, and chi will perform unique actions of its own. And then, so when you do these actions, do them for your family and soulmates as well as for yourself. When I get my signal, I accept God's wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel a signal, say yes. I attract grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I attract guides and guidance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I attract knowingness and wisdom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I attract the experiences I need so I can learn what I need to learn to do God's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've installed discrimination between things that win and ones that don't. And I've installed a reflex to drop the ones that don't win, even when I'm succeeding with them. And installed a reflex to do the ones that do win, even when I'm a beginner at them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I've installed discrimination between activities and locations that win and ones that don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've installed a reflex to drop the activities and locations that don't win, even when I'm succeeding with them, and installed a reflex to do the ones that do win, even when I'm a beginner at them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be running the outline for Alejandro. I'm installing a reflex to dwell on solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fulfill the hopes of my parents and ancestors.
Yeah.
I'm now merging my results bodies with my parents and ancestors. Choose 6 parents and ancestors. Think of 6 people and remove and install the right factors. You don't have to know exactly what all that means. There's more information. Just merge with parents and ancestors. I'm doing these prayers for my family, loved ones, and soulmates, as well as for myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract money and other wealth. So
Yeah.
look for your signal. Take yourself to a place where you're attracting money and other wealth.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Ryan?
It's hit and miss. some in my pointer finger, some in my pinky, I guess. I don't know. It's
Okay,
just
good. That's good. He'll jump around. That's cool. Just as long as you got in your hands now, that's good. I'm attracting tools to fulfill my mission.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I attract technologies to fulfill my mission.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 I attract respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I attract cures.
Yeah.
Yes.
I attract fame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract health, wellness, and longevity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I attract faith. I'm sorry, attract
Yep.
remedies and antidotes to dysfunction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract faith.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract gratitude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I attract fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love, and then fill in the blank with somebody, some person. I love, name a person unconditionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, you know, it's funny, that little prayer came just as I was having a negative thought about somebody.
Yeah.
And I immediately chose to love her unconditionally.
Or slobs, as Byron would say. They deserve our love. No, I'm just kidding. I attract the infamous love of my life.
The infamous love of my
The
life.
the ever elusive love of my life. I attract him. And I attract the love of my life.
Yeah, that bitch coming.
You gotta get out of the way and let it go right by. I let in love and nurturing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Golly. I attract my children and my students.
Yep.
Yeah.
I attracted a little kid today. He was so funny. It was his birthday. Okay, I attract astute, committed immuners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I think we should say I attract my children, students, and dogs. Animals.
Yes.
What about cats?
Okay, I attract astute, committed immuners.
No, that's a good thing to do, is actually add prayers if you want to. Please feel free.
Yeah, because that's...
I did that one just now. It's good.
Yeah, I attracted animals. I'm attracting powerful, benevolent allies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract people who appreciate me and support me in my mission.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract people who will connect me to the people I need to talk to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This is another fill in the blank. I attract, and then just name some people that you want to attract. I attract, and then name some names to yourself. Get a signal.
Yes.
I'm attracting. Name some people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I attract forgiveness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the last 5 minutes, I've become a bigger person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And for speedy growth, you can say this every 5 minutes.
The rest of your life, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of almost in that place of doing that all the time now. I have
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
To continuously.
It's a good place to be. Yes.
Yeah, continuously growing, continuously.
Yeah, why not? I attract worldwide awareness and use of Immunix.
Yeah.
I'm now leaving behind everything that slows me down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I want nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've done enough Immunix on myself today to create a critical mass. And if you don't get a signal on this, just take yourself there. I've done enough Immunix on myself today to create a critical mass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's the end of the the gravitational strengthening Feng Shui prayers.
Thank you, Barb.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alejandra. Did you ever find the outline?
Yeah, I find it, but the second, I'm pretty new in that.
You what?
I do find the second one, but I do prefer to see somebody else to do it.
Okay. Tell you what. Are you going to be home tonight?
Yes.
Okay. I'll call you. Like it will be in about 8 hours from now. So that'll be nighttime.
Oh, okay.
You'll be. Should I call you on Skype? You'll listen for Skype?
Yes.
All right. I called you on.
Last night I fell asleep. I took my medicine and
Wow.
then I straight away.
Well, we'll talk later.
All right then, no problem.
Tell me, has anyone ever responded to any of the notices you put on movies? Has anyone ever called you?
No, yes, it to be.
Alejandra, has anybody ever called you from when you...
No, not yet.
Okay. About how many notices do you think you have up?
I haven't counted. But normally I put a lot in Spanish.
Put in Spanish. Well, how many per day have you put up? How many?
Well, I didn't have my laptop, so I was kind of stuck in that. But
Yeah, right.
I think I did one about. No, I don't know how many a day, but
Well, let's put it this way. If you put up 10 a day, You don't have to put up a lot. If you think you could put up 10 in a day?
Yeah.
Well, so how many is that in 10 days?
In 10 days. 10? In 10 days, 100? Yeah.
How about in a month?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I can do that.
All right.
Then I can do more than that.
How many do you think that is in a month?
I'm not including math actually. That's so many. I don't know how many.
Well, in 10 days it's 100, and a month has 30 days, right? So it's 300.
No. Yeah, no problem.
Franny, about how many do you think you put up for me so far?
Well, I've probably been doing it for a month. So, I probably put up more than 300 or 500 or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, but I would assume that if I go by the 300 a month, I might be doing it a little bit more than a month, so it's probably more like 500.
All right. And I get calls, but not that many, so that's about how it goes, I guess.
I have seen Alejandro's posts in my travels through YouTube.
Right.
And Rosella's also.
And are Alejandras usually in Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. Alejandra, that's very good. You're doing great, Alejandra. You're doing great.
Without no laptop, I can't do nothing. Yeah.
Well,
My son has a computer, but I don't like to use his things.
yeah, I can understand that. I never use anybody else's computer but mine. Because I don't want to screw anything up.
Mm.
I want you all to imagine yourself standing on the deck of a cruise ship. You're at the railing and you're looking out at the ocean. And behind you there's a ballroom and there's a big party. You know, everybody's like having fun, and you're like, you walked out of the room and you're out there like, you know, just standing by the door to the ballroom in front of the door, and you're on the railing looking out at the ocean. And you see somebody in the ocean drowning.
Oh, that's bad. Shark.
And they got sharks around them and stuff like that. And you're standing there on the deck, and they look up at you and you look at them. And what do they see when they look at you? How do you look to them?
Hope.
Shocked.
What?
Shocked. In total shock seeing it before already.
What, Nell, what'd you say?
I said shocked.
You look shocked?
Yeah, I knew
I told you not to jump. Oh, God.
It was shocked. You looked
I look
absolutely
relaxed.
What, Barb?
I'm relaxed and ready to assist or whatever. Available. Prepared.
Greg, what do you think?
They look up at me and they say, "That's the guy who can save me. Help!"
Well, when you're helping somebody, you need to understand yourself as this person who's on the deck of a cruise ship. Now, Alejandra, can you think of some things that you should not do If you see somebody drowning in the ocean and you're on the deck of the cruise ship, what shouldn't you do? Alejandra?
Yeah. Well, sorry to the help. I don't know, but definitely not to jump with him.
Good. Thank you. Don't jump in the water with the person.
Mhm.
That's the main thing.
If they ask for help, you can help, but if you don't.
Okay. That's the main thing, is don't jump in the water with them. You stay immune when you help people. Do you understand, everybody?
Yep.
You know, this is what they teach doctors in medical school. Right, Greg?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Since you have a lot of doctors in your family, you probably have some experience with that.
Well, you keep your professional. You're the one who's going to be doing the work. You can't just be crazy
Huh.
and just be their best friend. You have to help them. So you have to keep calm and cool while everyone else is going crazy.
Now, earlier, Greg was doing part of the outline with Ryan. Barb, how would you describe the way Greg was when he was doing the outline? Now, I'm not implying that he jumped in the water or something, okay? So I'm not trying to lead you here. I just want to hear your honest feeling. How did Greg seem when he was doing the outline with Ryan?
He seemed fine, seemed confident, seemed, it was a little like he was, not inside this whole he was like almost trying to shock him or something with around this cult thing. It wasn't, but the way Ryan, interacted with it was kind of cool. So it all worked out fine.
So Greg seemed like he was trying to shock him, you say?
Not shock him, but he was off the outline rather than from his, himself. I mean, it might have been just because he jumped in there unprepared, but overall I would say it was fine.
I think I'll take a shot with Micah. How did he seem to you, Micah, when he was running the outline with Ryan?
I got kicked off in part of it, so I didn't see the whole thing, but everything seemed pretty good to me.
Okay.
And my comment, I don't think you heard it in reference to the guy with the shark. The first word that came to my mind was hope.
Hope, okay. I did hear somebody say that.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
I didn't quite know what it was, but okay, thanks. All right. Nell, what about you? How did Greg seem to you when he started running the outline with Ryan?
I don't know. I didn't quite get it.
Okay. What about Alejandro? How did he seem to you?
I didn't do that, actually.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Okay. And last but not least, the man who he was running the outline with, Ryan. How did he seem to you when he was doing it?
I thought he did great. Yeah, I mean, it was good. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect, so I guess it's hard for me to evaluate, but I thought he was fun.
That's fine. Your opinion is valued. Okay. Well, very good. Thank you all for your input. Franny, how did he seem to you? There's one more. I might as well.
I heard him doing what he is supposed to do. I didn't quite understand why it all got cut short, like got interrupted and it didn't continue. So that I couldn't understand what was going on then.
You mean why I didn't go on with the outline after? I mean, I sort of like started running it also, and then I stopped right, there in the middle of part two.
Right. I think it seemed like he was trying to help Greg in some way. I don't know. And Greg seemed a little bit like he was caught off guard by having to jump in.
Well, I stopped in the middle because we were just short of time, and we are because it's 10 minutes
I
to
get it.
closing.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there is one more thing, Ryan, that I want to do with you, which is, Ryan, go to the homepage of curedrive.org, okay? Do that right now.
Okay.
Have you ever been there before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully you've got it bookmarked and it'll just take a second to get there. And let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
Okay, now scroll down a little bit. Below the movie on the right you'll see a big dark area. That's the Twitter feed. You see it?
Yep.
Okay, that's where you meet all of us. You can interact with us throughout the day, every day, or just listen to what we're saying. So just start by just click to follow that. Okay, do that right now. I mean, you have a Twitter account, right?
It's been a while since I've logged on. I've kind of went off the grid in terms of like social media and stuff.
So you're not logged on. Well,
Haven't logged on in months.
this is one social group you want to be part of.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So I'll tell you what, since that would take you some time and the meeting's almost over, and we have another prayer to say, I'll leave you to log on and click follow and read a few of the tweets, and also answer somebody's tweet so that we see that you're there. That's how we'll see you're there, okay? And meanwhile, we will do the last prayer, and hopefully you can do both. And if you can't, then go to doing the prayer and see if you can continue to get hand signals, because that's very important. So Barb, and it's also important to do this prayer for the world. Barb, take it away. Yum.
Okay, we're now about to do the Noosphere prayer, the global healing prayer. When you get your signal, I'm raising the Noosphere to the 27th dimension.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm removing all pathologies from the Noosphere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm adjusting the particle indexes of the Noosphere so that they are in balance and at full strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm adjusting the meridians of the Noosphere to create a free and balanced energy flow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
I'm adjusting the chakras of the Noosphere to be at full function.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
The Noosphere is unswitched and heading in God's direction.
Yeah.
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 I'm removing all impressions from the karmic body of the Noosphere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm removing terrorism from the gravitational and spiral bodies of the Noosphere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I'm removing the tendency to use biological weapons from the gravitational spiral bodies of the noosphere. Gravitational spiral bodies of the noosphere.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm merging my higher bodies with others who understand what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Those people read. I'm removing any predisposition in the noosphere toward disease.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All my bodies, all the bodies of the noosphere are one rainbow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm now asking the forgiveness of everyone I've ever harmed or will harm by not making this available to them faster. And then when I get my signal, I've done that, and when I get my next signal, they've heard and received my request in their results bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I get yet another signal, they have forgiven me.
Yeah.
Doing this helps them discover meanings for themselves without me needing to be better in order to give to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that concludes the noosphere prayer.
Thank you.
That pretty much concludes our meeting. Ryan, now that you've done all this, do you feel willing to support the Cure Drive?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, when we get off the phone, which we will, off Skype, which we'll do in a moment, see if you can think of something that would support the Cure Drive or some things and do it or all of them. Okay?
Okay.
Because we don't really have time to get into any of that right now.
Gotcha.
Also, I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for praying with me week after week. It makes a big difference to me and has changed my life. And now,
Yeah.
I hope you get some sleep after you hang up.
Well, it is now 4:45 in the morning. So I'm very tired.
Get up.
I'm still going faster.
Time to get up.
Well, I hope you'll get some sleep and, you know,
So,
use what I told you and see what you can do about it.
I've written it all down, and I'll remember, and I'll do it, get on to it tomorrow.
Okay, see if there's anything you need to do now before you try to go to sleep, okay?
I'll take some more magnesium.
All right, you could try that.
And I got no melatonin in my home, so I've got to get that tomorrow again.
All right, sweeties. Well, this is wonderful being with all of you, and thank you. Thank you all. Now let's all link our results bodies, and Ryan, you don't know have to know what that is to do it, so you just say I'm linking my results bodies with everybody and see if you get a signal.
Okay.
And good night. Nice meeting.
Thanks, everybody.